Dimensional analysis is a math technique. We are teaching it to you because we think it's easier to do math and not get confused if you use this technique. Not every math you do in this class will be dimensional analysis, but a lot of it will be. And I think if you give it a chance, you'll find it's very useful. A dimension is a unit. So dimensional analysis is all about paying attention to units. Now it looks a little strange at first, but you will get used to it. Let's pick an easy problem just to show you the technique. Let's say you're going to convert inches into feet. Let's say you have 16.7 inches and you want to know how many feet that is. Okay, now, I told you dimensional analysis was all about the dimensions. So we've got to keep the units in the problem. My given, the thing that is given to me in the problem, always goes here on the left. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a vertical line and I'm going to draw a horizontal line. The vertical line means multiplication. Just as if you had parentheses, I've just straightened out the parentheses. This horizontal line, it means division, just like it does in a fraction. 1/2, 1/2 means 1 divided by 2. This is a conversion problem. I'm trying to change the unit. I'm trying to go from inches to feet. Well, if I want to get rid of something in math, that means I divide it, right? So if this inches is up here, I'm going to put inches down here. The inches at the top cancels the inches at the bottom, and inches is gone. I'm going to put feet up here. Now the thing is, I don't want to change the measurement itself. This 16.7 inches is what I measured. I want to know what that number is in feet. I don't want to change the measurement. I only want to change its unit. Well, we know that if we multiply things by 1, they don't change. And that's essentially what I'm going to do in every step here. This step here is called a conversion factor. And the trick is that a conversion factor has to equal 1. Well, I know that there is 1 foot for every 12 inches. I know that's true for a fact. 12 inches equals 1 foot. So my conversion factor does in fact equal 1. So my measurement isn't changing. The only thing that's changing is the unit I am reporting this in. So this is 16.7 times, because the vertical line means times, so 16.7 times 1, which we know is still just 16.7, divided by, because the horizontal line means divided by 12. So you pull out a calculator and you say 16.7 divided by 12. And that equals 1.39 feet. It's worth it for a minute to take a look and say, yeah, that makes sense as an answer. 16.7 is over 1 foot. It's less than 2 feet. So yes, 1.39 feet makes sense. Now the beauty of dimensional analysis is I could actually just keep going. Every conversion factor does not have to be from the given to the unit I want the answer in. I could do several steps to get there. Let's say, for example, how many minutes in 2.76 days? Okay, so again, my given right here, 2.76 days. Off the top of my head, I have no idea how many minutes are in a day. So I'm not going to make my conversion factor days to minutes. What I do know off the top of my head is that for every 1 day, there's 24 hours. And I know for every 1 hour, there's 60 minutes. My units cancel. I'm left with minutes, which is exactly what I want. And now it's 2.76 times 24 divided by 1 times 60 divided by 1. Of course, we can ignore all the ones. So it is just 2.76 times 24 times 60, which equals 39.74 minutes. As to where that gets rounded, that's the subject for another video.